Hey everybody, I'm Scott Stanton. Once again, we are in the beautiful historic town of Richmond, Virginia, and we are at Hollywood Cemetery, and I'm with tour guide extraordinaire Bob Olson. He has worked at this cemetery for a number of years, and he gives tours 365 days a year. You should call the Hollywood office and ask for him. Anyway, we are at Jefferson Davis Memorial, President Jefferson Davis of the Confederacy. Now, that is the extent of my knowledge of the South and the Civil War. I'm sorry, I grew up in Southern California. My history extends to Disneyland and the Gold Rush. That is it. But Bob is here to explain the significance and the location and why it's not with the other two presidents. Take it away, Bob.
Well, Jefferson Davis is buried here because his wife picked out this location. So everyone in this circle is a descendant of Jeff Davis. The statue is larger than life. The statue is 7'3". He was 6'3". Someone asked me, was he that tall? No. So he's actually facing the Confederate White House. So he's buried on the left. His wife, Verena, is buried on the right. In this outer ring are his children. William is buried behind this bench. He was 11, died from diphtheria. Behind this bench, little Joe, 5 years old, fell off the balcony of the Confederate White House. Over here to the left, we have Samuel, 2 years old when he died. Over here, broken column, supposed to symbolize life is not complete, the column is not complete. Jeff Davis Jr. died 21 years old from yellow fever in Memphis. Here we have Verena, the daughter born in 1864 in the Confederate White House. They nicknamed her the daughter of the Confederacy because she was so young that after the war, she would go with her parents to all the meetings. But she only made one mistake. She fell in love with a Yankee. Parents would not let them get married. 1886. Father died, 1889. She petitioned her mother to marry. But between 1886 and 1889, the Daughters of the Confederacy got mixed up in it, started a letter writing campaign to her mother. We cannot have the daughter of the Confederacy married to a Yankee. Mother would not relent. She eventually died 1894 in Narragansett, Rhode Island. Died from complications of malaria, but people say she really died from a broken heart.
So she never got married?
Never got married. This is Margaret, their only daughter that lived to old age. There were no male descendants of Jeff Davis. Everyone is through Margaret. And her children and grandchildren are buried in the outer ring on the western half of the circle. This is the third president buried here. Hollywood's the only cemetery with 3 presidents.
Oh wait, let me guess. I think I know this one. It's Washington and Harding, right?
No.
Okay.
Try Monroe and Tyler.
I was close.
You're close.
Okay.
So, if you look on the front of this pedestal, Verena, his wife, is the one that did this. And you can look and see this is why they chose him to be the Confederate president. This is his resume. Secretary of War, U.S. Senate, West Point. When you look on the back side, you'll see a plaque that she definitely was making a statement. A martyr, persecuted. So she was definitely making a statement. We call the other side the Confederate side. This side we call the American side.
Okay. So, you've been here quite a long time. What's the biggest crowd you've ever seen?
The biggest crowd for his birthday was 10,000.
So basically this whole area?
This whole area was covered in people.
Okay, and what about last year?
6.
6, okay. So it's The popularity has waned a little bit. We'll be polite.
Yeah, we'll be polite. Yes.
Excellent. Well, if you want a tour and to find Jeff Davis, you simply come through the gates and follow the blue line. That will take you to the other two presidents, not Washington or Harding, but the ones he said, as well as other significant graves around here. It's very, very easy to find, but he's in back on Davis Avenue in the very back along the river. And if you want an actual tour of not only Jeff Davis, but the entire cemetery, call the Hollywood Cemetery office, ask for Bob Olson, and he does tours 365 days a year. I'm Scott Stanton, the original Tombstone tourist. I don't do any tours, but if you come to my website, I will have all of the information about Jefferson Davis, his wife, his daughters, the Confederacy, the marriage and the not marriage, and all that great stuff on my website, thetombstonetourist.com. Until then, our job here is done. On behalf of myself and Bob, thank you very much, and thanks for your support, and have a great day.